Hi everyone, it's Jaya here from Epicenter Healing. Good evening. There's a beautiful sunset taking place tonight, and I think you can just catch the back end of the pink. It's very pretty. It's been a really hot day today in England, so we took a later walk, an evening walk, and I just felt inspired to really go into the crown chakra and how to balance it. So there's other videos on our channel which are for balancing the root chakra. You can check that out. And balancing the heart chakra, very powerful in order to help us to ground ourselves and to help us to move on to the next chapter of our life. So here at Epicenter Healing, you can book a session with us at www.epicenterhealing.com. And you can just take a look through our videos, and whatever you feel called to or pulled to, that's a video that you need to hear for that moment. And the whole purpose of you hearing that video is to improve your life, elevate your life, and just create betterment. So everything on Epicenter Healing is to do with growing. The ascension timeline is what we're on, Mukesh and I, and it's been like that for many years. That doesn't mean your life is free of any difficulties, mind, but it means that you've made a choice of how you want to live your life. So here we want to live in a way that we serve humanity and create betterment. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. Please subscribe to our channel. It helps us to continue to make this content worthwhile for us and for yourself. Please share if you find things useful. So the crown chakra, we'll just let that aeroplane go over. There's actually been many aeroplanes today in this area that we're at. The crown chakra is located, it's at the top of the head, about a centimeter above. If we were to envisage our crown chakra, we would envisage it as white in color, glittery, sparkly, silvery. The crown chakra, it is the connection to our higher self. It is the connection to Source or God or the universal will. If you would like to know about connecting to your higher self, there's a video on our channel, Connecting to Your Higher Self. Check it out. It's a very powerful practice. And once you are aware of your higher self and how it connects to your crown chakra and how it will improve your life, you will be in an elevation mode once you have that awareness. So your crown chakra is your guiding force from spirit, the angels, God, the higher will. The crown chakra guides you what is best for yourself, what is best for the situation, and also what is in the best interest for humanity. So the crown chakra is led by God, God's purpose. So once we've tapped into this higher aspect of our life, this higher energy center, we make decisions which are more in line with our soul. So the point of the crown chakra and the purpose of it is important for human evolution. So many people who are in a strong survival mode, who are incredibly materialistic, nothing wrong with that, mind. We all choose what we want when we come here on the planet. But just to give you an example, they're sitting more in their lower chakras. So their root chakra, sacral chakra, which is pleasure center, and power. Willpower and power, the solar plexus chakra. So that's a very different ball game of how to live your life, because you essentially think about yourself and pretty much only yourself, and maybe your family members too, and the people you love. Thinking about greater humanity in your decision making is most likely not going to be crossing your mind. But many people who live mainly in the upper chakras, and this can happen for very different reasons why we live in different chakras. So upper chakra people, you could even say they're religious people because they talk about the concepts of God. You could say that they're spiritual people because they're tapped into the universal power. You could also say that they might be travelers. Many people who travel, they start to tap into the spiritual force because they're not rooted in one place. They're rooted in the planet, but they're not like in one place with one family, with the same set of friends. They can travel and they collect energy along the way, energy signatures, energy imprints. So there's people really enjoying this park today. There's like these scooters and planes, everything's going on. It's been a hot day. This is what happens when the sun comes out in England. But anyway, yeah, so the crown chakra, we can choose to live in certain chakras. So what I mean by that is we can have a diet that will push us down into our root chakra area. So people who have a high protein diet, they will start to pull back down into their root chakras. Fruit is associated with the throat chakra. Whole grains are associated with the solar plexus chakra. The sacral chakra is associated with everything that is a liquid. So water, tea, and coffee. And then when you, at the heart chakra, from a food perspective, the heart chakra is associated with everything green and everything HDL, so good cholesterol, and everything that creates heart health, good heart health, omega-3s, fish, those sorts of things. But from a energetic perspective, the heart chakra area is kept healthy when a person has sincere and trusted connections. I talk about trusted connections a lot because having connections with people that you do not trust is completely useless in terms of living your life to its maximum potential. So I understand that we live in a structured world, so even in work, say, where people have acquaintances and they kind of, it's an exchange between one another, but they don't really trust each other. And that's fine if you're looking to be in the matrix and the corporate structures and the corporate worlds. But when you're looking for deep healing, having trusted connections benefits your heart chakra. And the throat chakra runs a lot with fruits, positive words, kind expressions. Those things help to balance the throat chakra. There is positivity in expressing ourselves, in expressing our anger as well. But it's a matter of how long we do that for and in what context. Once it's expressed, it's better to go back onto purer vibrations. So you express, release, and go back under purer vibration. And all of these chakras, they all line up to our crown chakra anyway. So the third eye I didn't mention. The third eye is mentioned on your forehead, is positioned on your forehead. And the third eye is responsible for taking in information from the world around us, and also it's responsible for our outward perception. So you'll hear many psychics talk about the third eye and and the power it can hold. So I'm going to do a full video on the third eye, so watch out for that. But essentially the third eye is a position where position on the body, an energetic position that many visionaries use for their foresight, their forward projection, and also for reading energy. So I do know people who are very strong energy readers and their third eye is utterly amazing. And even myself, I've done a lot of training with my third eye, but I would do a separate video on that because there's lots to the third eye. So all of these chakras line straight up to the crown chakra. And if all of these chakras are balanced, these energy systems, our crown chakra is healthier and more balanced. In other words, it's not underactive or shut. What you will notice with the crown chakra is people who feel connected to people, to places, to things. Their crown chakra is more aligned with the will of God. Their crown chakra is more open. You'll also notice that people with more open crown chakras, they tend to have a lot of insight. So when you speak to them, you will know that they're working from their crown chakra areas because they will talk with insight and wisdom. So all of the downloads that we receive from the universe through the crown chakra, the wisdom, the spirituals, the sages that download and channel. I also channel, which I spoke about in my other videos many times. It's been a gift that I've had for many years. But with the channeling aspect, it is a direct connection up to source, up to God. And we can train these channels. So nobody is special, but some people choose to train their chakras and other people choose not to. So it's all a choice really as to how we want to sit in this energy center. In terms of protecting our crown chakra, we are always influenced by subtle energies that are around us. So if you are in an environment which is negative or toxic, then it's best to protect your crown chakra, even physically. So wearing a hat or even, just protecting your crown chakra, not feeling so exposed. And if you are in an environment where you can feel a big flood of negative thoughts, then you know that your crown chakra is picking up the environmental energy. And you can use that as your radar of where to position yourself. So you can leave that environment and then you can cleanse, you can wind cleanse, you can just cleanse with the air in a separate environment by breathing and literally just being aware of what's happened and saying, I release it and I no longer carry it. You can go home and take a shower and literally put water on your head, even not put water on your head, by just showering with your physical body. You clean your aura and your energetic fields. So, but can you see the point I'm getting to is the training around the crown chakra and the thoughts associated with it. Some physical things that you can take a look at when you're looking, for signs how your crown chakra is doing. In general, if you have a strong blood supply to your scalp and a thick hair, you know that you are operating with a good balance in your crown chakra, because the physical blood flow is also associated with the energy around the crown chakra. So a good amount of hair also means a good amount of circulation, and it also means that the energies there are getting nourished. This doesn't mean that people who do not have their hair will no longer have access in their crown chakra. But it's just an indicator. So some of my clients, particularly women who we've worked with for hair loss, it's been a very big indicator of what's been going on in their body. And the trend that has been when their hair is losing, they can feel their connection to source and spirit actually breaking. They feel a lot of depression. So I've done some videos on overcoming depression. So if you feel like your hair might be falling at the moment, please take a look at that video, because it's also a circulatory thing. So I can also help you with that if you want to book a one-to-one session with me at www.epicenterhealing.com. And you can comment in this video of the different things that have really resonated with you. That will help me with all the upcoming videos also. So the clients that I've worked with, the hair loss aspect, they've said that the times when they are losing hair, not only are they stressed, which means they're, a bit disaligned, but at that time when they're stressed, they're also not exercising as much, so blood flows down. So we can see the crown chakra associated with physical symptoms. And how can we open this crown chakra more? We can open it in a way of following a sattva diet. So sattva is like an Ayurvedic term. It's a Sanskrit term. It's in the Bhagavad Gita. And a sattva diet is one that's associated, it's a more godly diet in the sense that people who follow sattva they don't eat meat. Many don't eat dairy even. So they could be vegan. But they follow a diet which is not eating meat or alcohol, and they usually abstain from drugs also. And a sattva diet has been known to increase consciousness in that crown chakra area particularly, and increase the connection with God rather than the earthly plane. So that's from the research. In my own experience, I have tried various diets, but I've understood now with my own clients that it's individual. So your body will have optimum digestion for certain foods. So still follow your body. Always follow your body. Your body knows best. You have an intelligence inside of you which is God-given. It's divine. And that is always your internal radar for everything that is going on around you. So I hope this video has helped you in understanding the crown chakra. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, particularly if they're studying the energy centers at the moment, to reinforce their knowledge. And we will see you on our next video. Lots of love. Take care.